Adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with...
I'm Izzy from Wayside.
I'm Thomas from Wayside.
Nice. You know, I'm from Wayside too, but it's Wayside in New Jersey.
Oh, nice.
So we already have a common bond. I don't know if it's the same, but I'll use it.
Close enough, yeah.
Yeah, I'll use it anyway. So tell our listeners a little bit about you guys as artists, and not from a genre standpoint, because I hate that crap, because that boxes you guys in. I like hearing what the artists, how they explain their music.
We're a three-piece from Melbourne, where I feel like we try to exist in a space that doesn't really, that doesn't already exist in a sense. Like we try to push, like we're kind of heavy in a sense, but also kind of truly like have a lot of light and shade at the same time to contrast that. So I feel like the music side of things is really heavy, but the vocal side is kind of contrasts and softens it a little bit, and it's like, yeah, probably brings like a bit of a unique soundscape. So yeah.
My favorite word there is unique.
Sick, yeah.
Because nowadays, you're like, a lot of bands I find, in metal especially, with all the subgenres and microgenres, it's like they have this formula. Because this is how you have to make this kind of metal. And I like it better when you like kind of blend genres and create something that nobody else is doing. I don't need to hear every band that's doing the same thing. Yeah. What sets you apart? That's what I want, you know?
I think we all bring really different inspirations to the table as well when it comes to songwriting and just like what we listen to as individuals. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like you can hear that, especially in the new stuff that we're working on.
Nice. And you just dropped a new song, right?
Yes. Literally like Wednesday.
I know, like literally. So that's badass. And then here you are at Download. Hey, what's it feel like to be here at Download?
Oh, it's crazy.
Right?
We're literally like probably as far as you could get from home.
So it's funny because I was talking earlier to somebody not having anything to do with you, you know, about how freaking far it is to go there. Like I'm a surfer. So, of course, every surfer in the world, they want to go to Australia. And then, like, I lived in Bali for, like, 2-3 months. And I'm like, fuck me, that's a long flight, you know? And it's like, I love it over that side of the world, but it's like, it takes 10 years to get over there, you know?
Yeah, I think like when we fly to America, we can fly the other way and there's a direct flight. But on the way here, it's like a 14-hour flight and then a 7-hour flight back to back. And like the song that we were just talking about came out like while we had to organize it while we were in the air, like using the plane Wi-Fi.
Oh man, that's great.
It was so stressful because we were trying to figure out the time zone at home, the time zone in Doha, the time zone in London where we were going, but then the time zone in Philly where our label is. And we were like scrambling, like the Wi-Fi kept dropping out, we're trying to put the teaser out, we're trying to do all the social assets, everything. It was brutal.
And I do have to say, because I used to have one of my radio stations I used to have in Australia, because I have a lot of shows like podcasts that broadcast out of Australia with my network, and it fucked with my head all the time, man. Like, because you know what really messes with my head? The half-hour time zone.
Oh, that's wild. I agree. That's Adelaide.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know when that is?
Yes. it's just annoying. Yeah. It's just annoying.
You know what one of my dreams is, too, is I saw it on some kind of, like, reality show or something, those dig outs. You know where I'm talking about? It's not Melbourne, of course, but it's, like, out in the area where it's really, really hot, so they do these houses underground, and they call them dig outs. So you're literally living underground. I don't remember where it was.
I don't know if that is anywhere near where we're from. Australia
It's definitely not near you.
Australia is so big, and then like the difference of the climate between states is crazy. I'm from Brisbane originally. I moved to Melbourne about 3 years ago, and it's like tropical, crazy humid, crazy hot in Brisbane, and then Melbourne, it's like you get like, especially at the bottom of Melbourne in a place called Warrnambool, you get like the Arctic breeze coming up. It's so cold.
Yeah, we have like a proper 4 seasons in Melbourne, but in other places they don't have that. It's just fucking hot all the time. So.
See, I get it too. That's why I said you might not even know where it is. Like some people think, oh, you're from Australia, you must know everywhere and know everybody.
Yeah.
You know? And like, it's the same in the States where I'm from. Like, every state, first of all, should be another country. Because the people are totally different. And the weather.
Yeah.
And the weather. Like, I live in South Florida now, but I grew up in New York and New Jersey. In the 80s, I was in L.A. All three have very different climates.
Massively. And different cultures.
100%.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
Florida, I'm not a fan of. But I do enough festivals and traveling that I get the hell out of there.
Yes.
But
Okay.
it is kind of a culture shock, you know? And I tell people, if you're going to visit America for the first time, don't go to Florida. And besides all the other reasons I have, because nobody's really from Florida. It's like the mutt state. Everybody comes from every other state, and it's very transient. So you could have a friend in Florida, and one day they'll just be gone. They went back home. And it could be 25 years later.
Yeah.
You know, and they don't say goodbye, nothing.
Yeah.
They just gone.
Yeah, it's kind of like in Seinfeld how they say it's like the retirement pilgrimage is you go to Florida to retire.
Right,
And
exactly.
live that life.
And you guys go to Bali to retire is what I found out when I was in Bali.
Yeah, some would do that, or they would put...
Tasmania.
Yeah, Tasmania.
Yeah.
Or they would like move their whole life into like a caravan and just drive around the country for 10 years or something like that.
Nice. You know what? It's funny because Americans, the only thing they know about Tasmania is they think of the cartoon and the Tasmanian devil. I don't know if you have that in Australia, but it's a famous cartoon in the States.
Tasmanian devils actually look nothing like that character as well. They're really funny in real life. They're like kind of ugly. They're like cute in an ugly way.
Are they kind of extinct?
They're not extinct, but they are endangered.
I did see a show recently talking about them. I was like, now that was pretty cool because we have some weird ideas of what the Tasmanian devil is. But they did explain why the cartoon is like that because of some of the things they do.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, they make very distinct like noises and I mean, I think in Australia we have the coolest native animals. They're just so unique and crazy.
Including the one that 95% of them have chlamydia.
Oh, koalas, drop bears.
Go off, I guess.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I always want to ask Australian people, so how the hell are these animals getting chlamydia? I mean, I could see that in Florida because we got some sick people in Florida.
I actually don't know.
I've never heard that, but it's funny.
Right?
I know that, but I couldn't tell you like how it spreads so prolifically
Like
through the koala population.
Or they'll just want to fuck. I don't know. Like,
Well, I'm just wondering, is there a part of Australia where, like, some of the Australians are a little weird and and that's their kink, is koalas.
I don't think we know enough about that.
I know,
to
right?
speak. No comment.
Maybe you should write a song about it.
I think I would like to think that Australians are weird, but not that weird.
Well, you know, it's funny, like, the women, and probably you're not this way, but I had this, maybe it's the older women, because I had this client that she said to me, she's like, you know, you Americans, you make such a big deal about sex. Women in Australia, we just do it for fun, not for a relationship. Like, kind of like how women talk about guys in the U.S. And so we get lots of weird stories over in America about Australia. And then, of course, the movie Point Break.
Yeah.
And some other band I talked to, they were like, it might have been Winston from Parkway Drive. I can't remember. But they were like, yeah, that's not the surf place, the one that they show in the movie. You know, that's...
I can't remember where it's based, but...
They told me, I forgot, but they said that beach is not where the 50-foot waves are.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah, I'm not sure where that's based or set, but there's so many surf beaches in Australia, obviously, because the coastline is massive, but I'm not sure where that's set. I'm sorry.
And here's a fun fact. Did you know that Florida and Australia are pretty much tied in the most poisonous beings on Earth?
Yeah.
You know, like where I live near the Everglades, like there's many things that could kill you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, there's just gators everywhere.
Yeah, well, they're the easiest.
Oh, okay.
Like crocs, you gotta be worried about.
Yeah,
but gators, I've walked by a gator, didn't even move. But we have banana spiders, are like this big, in the trees, and they'll drop on your head.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we have all these things in the Everglades that if they bite you, you die, like almost instantly. Kind of like Australia.
Standard Australia.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we were driving through. Well, we played in Brighton the other day, and then we came here to play today, obviously. And we were driving past, and the rolling hills of the English countryside are so pretty. And I was just like, one of my favorite things about England is the fact that you can just go for a walk in the bush
and not worry about dying.
Yeah, nothing will kill you. It's so sick. Like, I would be outside all the time if it was like that.
We have like the brown recluses, black widows.
Yep.
We have 10 million snakes are poisonous.
Yep.
Tell you what else too. Where I live in Florida, I live on this small barrier island, so I'm away from the crazies. It is. Thanks for breaking my character. But it is a destination for people all over the world for snorkeling and scuba, because around my island is the second best reef in the world next to the Great Barrier Reef.
Great Barrier Reef, yeah, okay.
Like it is comparable.
Stunning, yeah.
You know, and it's insane. Like it's right in my backyard. Like I look out my window at it.
Yeah. In Victoria, where we live, which is the state where Melbourne is, we're pretty inner city, so we don't really experience any snakes or spiders. But where Izzy grew up, you got to be careful. Like sometimes, like putting on a shoe or like opening your toilet seat or something, because
I seriously remember them like teaching us in school to look inside our shoes first before we put them on.
Yeah.
I go to Costa Rica a lot, and they tell you that because you'll wake up in the morning and scorpions in your shoe. So like,
no, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. We also have these toads that if your dog licks it, they die within a half an hour.
We have them. Are they cane toads?
Bufo toads or bufu, something like that.
We have these cane toads, and they were an introduced species. I actually can't remember when they introduced them, but it was to tackle this problem of cane beetles ruining like cane harvests.
Right.
And so they're like, oh, we'll introduce this species of toad to eat the cane beetle. And it was just like one of the greatest ecological failures of all time, because the toads didn't actually fix the problem, and then they just like multiplied at a rate nobody predicted, and then they kind of like ruined all of the wildlife and all of the ecosystems.
Well, that's what we do in Florida, but not because we're trying to fix anything, it's because we're stupid. Like, we have an invasion of iguanas that are not indigenous to Florida, and they just ruin everything. Now in the Everglades, we have pythons because people buy it as a pet, flush it down the toilet, it ends up in the Everglades, and now they're trying to eat alligators. And now I just found out there's these Asian eels that are in our Everglades that will kill you. And we have anacondas now, too. Like,
of course, why not?
What the fuck is wrong with humans?
That's crazy.
Like, it's just mental.
Anacondas are terrifying. They are so big.
Oh, yeah, that I don't want to see.
I think I would just pretend to die straight away. Yeah.
Yeah, and totally.
Yeah.
You know what else I don't want to see? And this is another familiar thing between Australia and Florida.
Great white shark.
more than that. But yes,
Oh,
you're
shit. Okay,
on
sorry,
the
yeah,
right
yeah.
path.
Yeah.
First of all, New Smyrna Beach has more shark attacks than anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And it's because there's like a black hole in the ocean there is one of the reasons. So the really big sharks are down below and come up.
Terrifying.
And it's real murky. And that's when they bite you because they can't see. But I'm not even as afraid of great whites. So we have them all. We have great whites, black tips. We have all the ones that are harmless. We have hammerheads. We have bull sharks. Those are the ones I'm scared of.
A bull shark.
Yeah.
We have bull sharks, yeah.
The problem with bull
Good
sharks,
to know.
I'll tell you why you should be scared of bull sharks.
They live in like the shallowest water, right?
That's not only that. Great whites, if they bite you, it's by mistake because they think you're a seal. Once they taste you, they realize you're not food, so they go away usually. Bull sharks are just assholes. They just do it, and they're super aggressive. Watch a video. First of all, they can also go in any water. So I go like kayaking at the park. They can be there. They can be in the intercoastal. They can go in freshwater, brackish water, salt water. They actually attack hippos in Africa in a river. Like, fuck those dudes.
Hippos are pretty high in the food chain, right? Like,
Oh, yeah. If you fuck with a hippo...
Oh, you're done.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
done. Yeah.
People think they're like these sweet things.
Nah, you're
No.
Gonski. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have a shark migration because change of weather. And, ignorance is bliss because when you're down there and you're surfing, they're there, you don't even know. But I watch from my balcony, and there'll be like thousands of sharks in the water during the migration. And I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't know that. Last festival, like a lot of times when I do festivals or I get off tour, I'll just get on my paddleboard and I'll go way out into the ocean, just like lie down and like chill and get away from the world. Last time I did that, I was sitting on my board, I looked down and like 5 bull sharks swam right under my paddleboard.
Oh my God.
I'm like, might be time to go back to shore now.
Oh, that's so scary.
Yeah.
That's so scary because if you're like paddling on the board, you look like a turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming you have to know all about like what to do in these situations, given that you've been surfing your whole life. So
What are you meant to do?
Yeah, it doesn't help though.
But yeah, because you know what you should do, but in the moment you don't know how you're going to react until you're used to it. So
they say punch them. I'm thinking to myself, if I was a shark and I got punched, you're fucking gonna die.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I don't really see that me sitting there and I don't even think I would think about it. Like you wouldn't know what to do.
Well, apparently, it stuns them, right? Because they're not expecting it and they get scared and then swim away. But it would be so hard to see a shark and just be like...
Imagine if you miss.
Oh, my God.
Like, you go to punch them and you miss them, they move out of the way, and then they...
And then your leg's gone.
Yeah, totally. So
You need it anyway.
I wonder if your band played music for them, it would soothe the savage beast.
Maybe.
Potentially. I think it depends on the shark's individual personality and what songs they like.
Like how a flute can kind of like get a snake to just start moving.
Right.
Maybe we'll figure out a sound that just makes a shark just start like.
So if if one of your songs you used to tame a shark or stop them from biting you, which song would you
That's
pick?
a good question. I would assume it'd be something soothing. So, do we have any soothing songs? 116.
The end of 116 might be a bit too much for maybe like Asymmetry or something.
Yeah, I'd say we have a song called Asymmetry that it's nice, slow, and
Okay,
We've got a couple that we're like working on that aren't done yet that are like, I reckon, a bit more shark friendly.
so we just tell the sharks to hold off for like 6 months while we finish those demos, and then
I'm going to promote that. Okay, so from now on, if you are afraid of sharks, you need to connect with Wayside, and you need to check out all their new music that's coming out.
Yeah.
And by the way, you also have to buy their merch, or else I'm going to tell the sharks to bite your ass.
preach it. Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So speaking of that, tell everybody how to connect with you on socials, buy your merch, because Otherwise, they're not getting back to Australia if you don't buy their merch.
Yeah, we're gonna have to swim back with all the sharks otherwise. So, I guess like Instagram is probably where we're the most active. Our handle is at Wayside Online. That's where the link will live, where all our merch stores will be across the world. But yeah, I guess like we have TikTok and Facebook as well.
Yeah, Wayside Online on both of those as well. And yeah, we put the links to our different merch stores in different territories in our Instagram bio. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're here at Download. You guys rock. And thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman. And make sure you save me if a shark's coming after me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us.
You got it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.